The city of Philadelphia announced this morning that they're dropping the mask mandate for indoor businesses in the city, just 4 days after it was rolled out. Dr. Bedigal also announced that moving forward, they will no longer be using the response levels that were introduced in February. The Department of Health will continue to monitor hospitalizations and COVID cases and will alert the citizenship if they anticipate a sharp rise in spread. Nationally, just 5 days after the TSA extended the mask mandate for a second time, and on the same day as Philadelphia's indoor mask mandate took effect, a federal court judge on Monday struck down the CDC's requirement that masks must be worn on planes and trains, ruling that the agency overstepped its authority. By Wednesday, the U.S. Justice Department filed an appeal to the ruling. In its appeal, the DOJ did not say whether the administration will seek to reinstate the mandate as the appeal works its way through the court. However, most of the major airlines and public transportation authorities have dropped the mask mandates. According to a new report released by AHLA and Calibri Labs, U.S. hotel business travel revenue is projected to be 23% below pre-pandemic levels in 2022, ending the year down more than $20 billion compared to 2019. This comes after hotels lost an estimated $108 billion in business travel revenue during 2020 and 2021 combined. Pennsylvania ranks 11th when it comes to the largest percentage of declines in hotel business travel revenue, which is projected to be 28.6% below pre-pandemic levels. In the wake of a deadly shooting at an Airbnb property, Pittsburgh City Council this week introduced legislation seeking to regulate short-term rentals in the city. The bill, which had been in the works for several years, was put on hold for 3 weeks by Council to further flesh out the details of the legislation. Yesterday, the judge in the federal bribery case of Philadelphia Council member Kenyatta Johnson and his wife declared a mistrial. The jury was deadlocked and could not come to a unanimous verdict. Because the case ended in a hung jury, prosecutors will have the option of retrying the council member and his wife in the future. On Thursday, the White House released its National Drug Control Strategy, which details the administration's approach to address addiction and the overdose epidemic. The strategy focuses on addressing untreated addiction and going after drug traffickers. PRLA recently hosted the Secretary of Pennsylvania's Department of Drug and Alcohol Programs on an industry update webinar to discuss the resources and programs available to Pennsylvanians regarding support, treatment, and recovery from those dealing with substance use disorder. Check today's newsletter for links to the Secretary's presentation and various resources. This is the last call for hospitality industry employers and employees to take the survey on the impact of childcare access on the industry's workforce. PROA has partnered with Start Strong PA to learn more about how access to childcare is specifically impacting our sector. We only need 5 more employers and 2 more employees to take the survey. Find the link to each survey in today's newsletter. I'm Ben Fletcher, and that's what happened this week.